I went to this awesome website that tells you all about how to make stuff in a makerspace. You should check it out.
Our goal is to create a professional development tool for educators to use when developing their skills as maker education facilitators. This online community is a place where educators can interact and explore the principles and ideas of maker education. We would like to take you on a short tour of our website. As we do, we hope you will see connections to our key learning outcomes of allowing teachers to link theory and practice, helping teachers with assessment of maker projects, and facilitating teacher contributions to the online maker community. Much like how we would scaffold with our students, we wanted to design a site with multiple points of entry to be accessible to professional learners regardless of their current use of MakerEd principles. We've broken our site up into 3 parts: wading in, going for a swim, and diving deep. Teachers just getting started may find value in the wading in section, while teachers who are experienced in MakerEd may feel they are already in the pool, so to speak. At each level of adoption on the MakerEd spectrum, we felt it was important to help teachers make connections between practice and theory. Wading in focuses on how students learn in a makerspace, looking at connections to growth mindset and critical thinking. Grounding our whole project is the theory of constructionism set out by Seymour Papert. We feel this is important to include at the formative stages of maker education, as learning by doing and being able to apply knowledge learned in this way to a variety of contexts is what MakerEd is all about. Theory is then connected directly to the Alberta mandate of 21st century competencies and discusses the kindergarten way of thinking, described by Resnick as a great way to help students understand iterative design. Going for a swim connects the kindergarten approach to learning with design thinking. Teachers are presented an easy-to-follow explanation of the 5 key considerations outlined by the Institute of Design at Stanford, emphasizing the importance of starting with empathy. This section begins to build foundations of theory connections with digital technology, introducing the SAMR model as a way teachers can reflect and make connections of their own design used in their classrooms regardless of technology. Finally, in diving deep, we make connections between design thinking and STEAM education, looking at how this can be used to create authentic, engaging tasks for students in a variety of disciplines. With the goal of helping learners develop 21st century competencies, STEAM is a vehicle to foster collaboration, creative thinking, and real-world problem solving. Within each section, we felt it was important to include potential materials that could be included in a makerspace. We discussed this through pragmatic lists in each section, starting off and wading in with basic consumables and tools, as well as some easy-to-use technology connections. As we go through the MakerEd spectrum of adoption, the materials and tools become more complex, potentially requiring some additional skills of use. Since technology is an important addition to any makerspace, we have a separate section at each level to support enhancing makerspaces with technology. On these pages, we have provided additional details about how incorporating these technologies into makerspaces will benefit students, as well as some personal insights we have learned along the way. The final part included in each section are examples and curriculum connections. Here, teachers will find appropriate examples with links to the materials at each level. Each example provides details about student design, curriculum connection, and design criteria. It is our goal that through our communities of practice, educators will be willing to provide feedback if using examples and allow us to post new examples they try in their classroom. This is an area we hope to grow with our community and become a dynamic space for educators to make curricular connections with maker education. To bring our presentation full circle, we would like to end back on our main page. At the bottom of this page, you'll find a place for teachers to interact further with research and with each other. In the middle, there's a list of resources related to maker education to support those who are looking for more theoretical links to practice. To the left is a spot for teachers and other community members to share their maker experiences, ask about the site, and provide site administrators with feedback. To the right is a community area for community members to see what discussions have been generated on the page and engage in dialogue. Our hope for this section of the site is for interactive learning between community members to create a collaborative space to help foster maker initiatives. We'd like to thank you for spending a few minutes hearing about the ideas behind our design. We hope you'll take a few minutes and explore our site, thinkmakered.wordpress.com. As maker education is all about design thinking, we look forward to hearing your feedback to make our page more accessible and practical for all makers. Have a great day, Boyds!